and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I've finished one of the PaintGem mini sets. So I want to get this dekitted so that I can kit up my next one in the same storage, and then I'll have had them all kitted up. But first off, this one needs to be dekitted. So I actually ended up finishing the Around the World series. So these are the completed images, which I think look amazing. They've turned out so well. So there we go, that's the finished ones. This one had loads of lovely confetti at the bottom. So they're done. I'm still working on my PaintGem mini display books. So I'm going to put them with the rest, which will get finished. But I need to dekit all my diamonds. Now it is a square one, which means I'm going to start with my Heaven and Earth design box. So this is actually whittled down a bit since my mum's had some, but these are all the diamonds that I'm still sort of collecting for my Heaven and Earth design projects, of which I have 2. So I'm going to have a look and see if there's any of those numbers in here. Now these are not in DMC order because I put them into number order, so it takes me a little bit just to go through and check whether there is any I need. I'm possibly going to end up missing some, but 317, I do need those. So we'll tip those in. There's a couple that have got stuck, and then there's one that's actually not a real diamond. It's trying to pretend, but it isn't. And then I'm going to peel off the label. In fact, I've still got my piece of dryer sheet in there. So let's start sticking them to that. And then 318 is also in here. And I think these greys, I think, are mainly for my big painting that has just 15 colours. So that's those. Do we have 400? Doing a quick scan. Don't see a 400. 414 I did see though. And I think I've had these in quite a few PaintGem paintings before, especially the greys. The greys definitely seem to be in quite a few of the paintings, which is not surprising. Gives that little bit of shading. Get rid of that little bit of rubbish out of there as well. So that's that one. 415, also in here. More dryer sheets from previous kits. That's how I know it's the PaintGem ones, because of the little dryer sheet bits in there. But the dryer sheets have done their job and worked wonders. So they'll be going in the next one I kit as well. Okay, 646, do we have any of that? No. 762. Nope. 779. No. 814. I'm actually having a quick look at what colour it is as well to help matters. 823. No. 898. No. 902. No. 938, which is a brown. I don't think there's any of those either. 939, we actually didn't have in this one. 3072. No. 3371. 3787. No. 3799, I do have though. You can see that one up here. So we'll pop in that one. So that's 3799. 3865 we don't have, we have 5200 in this one. So we'll pop 5 200 in, and I think that's got them all. It's one of those, if it hasn't, then it will end up in my regular spares, and I can always get them from there for my Heaven and Earth design anyway. So it's not a big drama. So Heaven and Earth designs is done. Now I do have an extras box. So this houses any diamonds over and above what will fit in my spares. Now, because the numbers on this are out of order, I think I'm going to keep this here, and I'm going to bring out my regular box, and I'm going to do them in tandem. So this is my regular box. I only allow myself one full bag of diamonds in here as my normal stash. So for example, 154 is full already, so any extras go into here. And that is because unless I'm doing a project, which I've already pulled out separately, I don't need more than a bag for spares. I would rather have the space. And I think it's a way up as to whether you would rather have the space or have the diamonds and the option of using them. I chose space because space is more of a premium for me. So we'll do this in like number batches. So I actually haven't got anything in the hundreds. I haven't got anything in the 200s, but I have got a couple in the 300s. I don't have any extras in the 300s at the moment. The little card is there for when I need it, but I don't need them yet. So 307 is first. So we'll start there. And this bag is not yet full. Dryer sheet and all is not yet full. We'll add another dryer sheet in the mix because it does no harm for them to sit in there. If anything, it potentially could help. So I'm just going to put that one backwards a bit because that's got a couple of 400s in there. So I'm going to need it in a moment. 321. Again, must be a colour used in the PaintGem minis because I've got quite a few dryer sheets in there now. So 321. And that's the 300s done. There's no 400s on this. Is there any more 400s apart from those two? Not that I can see. So 436 and 437. I don't have either of those. Oh, and 498. I thought there was another one. So 498, I already have a bag because it is already into overflow. It's like my little overflow box, this one. So we'll put the 498s away. And then I can concentrate on the other two. So 436. 436. I've just got a few. Top those up a little bit more. And then 437, which is right behind it. I only have about the same amount of those. So we can add some more. If the dryer sheet doesn't fall into the bag, then I'm just going to take it out. But I'm not fishing out dryer sheets. So that's those 400s done. Do we have any 500s? We do. We have just the one, 519. I don't have any in my extras yet. So we'll go straight to 519. Oh, so that's one that I either missed in my Heaven and Earth design, or it's one that I've not had any of yet. These PaintGem minis really do seem to be giving me colours that I've not had before. So I'm going to keep the sticker there because I'll update my logbook in a moment. So 519, so that's the 500s done. We've got a 600, there's some there. That's it. So do we have any 600s in here? No. So 603 we've got here, gorgeous pink, really, really nice and vibrant pink. So 603, and then I want 605, which is another pink. 605, take out that dryer sheet and take off the labels. I'm actually really excited to kit up the next set of these. They were a little bit bigger, the Around the World, and you get less in the set, but they were still really, really nice to do. Okay, 606. Oh, now 606 is a full bag in there. It obviously has not yet moved over into my extras box because I have no 600s. So let's move that one over now. Find a pen. So 606. So that's actually a benefit of having both boxes out, is I can decide to move over a colour because it's got pretty full quite easily because I've got them both out. There are times that I have done my bigger box and then gone to my regular spares and decided it's just easier to make them fit, and I'm probably pushing a few of the bags to the limit, so I don't have to go back and get the box out. So that's that one done. So 700s, this is my big one. So these are 700. Oh, and I've missed 699. Nearly put my 600s box away and I forgot poor 699. This is the only thing when it comes to de-kitting when I've not kept it in DMC order. It can be a little bit trickier. Okay, 699. Let's get the rest of my 700s and then I can confirm that I've not missed anything. So these have all got 700s on them. I have a lot of them. So let's put my 1 to 600s box away. This is my 700s and the row is quite big for the 700s. So 761, no, 783, no, 792 and 799. Okay, so the ones that I already have as too full, I'm fine. So let's start with this one because it's got the lowest. I'll try and do it in number order, but I may not. See, this one is nearly full, but I wouldn't consider that as full yet. So these can get added in. 702. Let's put it in the right place would be helpful. 704. This one's definitely not full yet. This is the lime green that I'm loving at the minute. I'm loving it when that appears in paintings. Okay, so 703 and 704 are done. They're all 800s and that's a 3000, so let's put them that way. Help me out in a bit. Okay, 712. That is another bag that is very, very nearly full. Not quite, but it is getting very, very close to its limit. So I'm sure that will end up in my extras box soon enough. So 712. Let's put that one in there with the 800s. 739. Another one that is extremely full. Not quite there, but getting very, very close. I'll probably have to give that one its own bag soon. So 739. It's probably due to these PaintGem paintings as well, because a lot of these numbers have doubled up. But we have our first empty row of pots. Okay, now I want these two. So 740. These cases have been absolutely ideal for doing the mini paintings, but they do only come with 28 containers, and the mini paintings tend to have 30. So I've just been popping 2 extra little pots in to house the extra ones. So I'll keep them out for next time. 747. See if I can pull that card up. Sometimes they stay up and sometimes they don't. So 747. Let's take out that piece of dry sheet because I can see it sending diamonds all over my desk. And I'm not in the mood for a diamond pickup. So 747. 762. I keep thinking that was one that we had in the Heaven and Earth design box. It may well have been. 762. Oh no, maybe not, because it is still in here. So many different shades I have of this one. But I do put them all together because these are there in case I need any for a painting missing some. And I don't know which shade the painting's going to be missing. It all depends on that company's dye lot. So I've just kept them all together. And then we have 742, which I nearly forgot about. So we'll go backwards to 742. Again, that is another, that's a pretty full bag actually. Let's do a new one for this one. Make sure my little tab's the right way round. So 742. And I write out the tags for this box because otherwise, for example, 3756, I would go through multiple full sheets of DMC numbers printed, and that's just a waste. So I just use blank ones. So let's pop 742 in there. Okay. At least my little pots are dealt with now, which is good. So 800s. I can actually work out of this now because we've only got 800s and then we've only got 3000s. So have we got any in here actually? 825. No, we don't. Not yet anyway. Will it get a bag created? Not for 825. That can go in with the others. It's a piece of dry sheet. There is a couple of little bits of trash drills. Just a couple floating around the bottom, so I've got them, the rug in my craft room. They'll get hoovered up eventually. 827. Definitely got room for those. So 827. Done. Oh, and then we do actually go back to 826. But that's not a drama. So we've got that one in. We're really emptying these pots now. And then last but by no means least, for this box, we want 890, which again is very close to being full, this one. But we can fit those in. It's not quite at the point where I push it and it's reaching the top too soon. So 800s are done. So last and final box for the last two is 3078. I don't have any 30s. I do have 37s, but I don't have 3761 yet. So these potentially will fit in here. So we've got 3078. Let's bob that one in with a nice rogue red one just to liven things up. Have its own mini party. And then 3761, which we have had before. Possibly from a PaintGem, possibly not. Who knows? Oh, there was a dryer sheet in there. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I'd left them in because I'll be kitting it up with another PaintGem set anyway. But that is the diamonds put away for that set. I can't wait to get the full display books sorted out for these books. It's so much nicer when it comes to, you know, putting things away. I'll be able to do the book part as well. But for now, last thing I need to do is update my spares. So 519 is one that's in my Heaven and Earth design. But unless I've missed it, it's one that I have enough of. So I'm going to pop it as a tick now so that I know I have it in my spares. So if I do run out of my Heaven and Earth design and it's not in the box with my Heaven and Earth design diamonds, then I can always check if it's in with my diamonds box, because I have my list of what I do and don't have. And to be honest, most of them I either have in round or square. There's a few that I don't, but there are not many that I don't at all, which is just a testament to how long I've been diamond painting and how much I've done. But that's why I have, what, 7 boxes with diamonds in? 3 for square, 2 for round, 1 for extras of squares and round, and 1 for my Heaven and Earth design. So I have quite a few. But anyway, that is this one de-kitted. So do join me when I kit this next one up, which for you guys will be tomorrow. And I will get the last I currently have of my PaintGem mini sets kitted up, because these boxes are just ideal for it. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching as always, and I'll speak to you all again tomorrow.